welcome back to the Wellwood Homes Master Builder YouTube channel. My name is Trevor and this is Andrew. He is the founder of Wellwood Homes, and today we're going to be talking about Infill Homes, Edmonton, building good relationships with other builders and construction trades. Here's a quick quote from Jim Collins. He's an author of 6 books. He says, "We expected that the good to great leaders would begin by setting a new vision and strategy. We found instead that they first got the right people on the bus, the wrong people off the bus, and the right people in the right seats, and then they figured out where to drive it." So if you haven't read that book, Good to Great, it's an awesome book.
Yeah.
You will learn a lot
Yes.
from it. Here's a statistic. More than 1.4 million Canadian men and women have jobs in a wide variety of construction trades in Canada. Now, Andrew, what can you tell us about building good relationships with builders and construction trades?
Well, I know you say there's 1.4 million men and women in the construction trade, but it is a small industry. It's a small world. You're going to run into people over and over and over again. You're going to be building next to someone. One site super is going to be working for one company one day and one company the next day. You know, you're going to run into that plumber again, that framer again. Like it is a small world, and you run into the same people over and over again.
Yeah.
So why not be on good terms with them?
Yeah.
You know, there's some people you don't really care if you're on good terms or not, because you don't ever want to see them or work next to them or work with them again, and that's fine. But you still need to be able to function and get your job complete, even if they're working next to you. And also, if you're a builder working for another company, your boss hires that guy, you know, you're going to have to work with him.
Yeah. So getting on good terms with people. First question I have for you, why is it so important for builders to have good relationships with other builders and construction trades? So as a builder, why is it good to have a good relationship with other builders and then construction trades?
Well, it's good when you're working next to someone. You're digging a site, someone's got a site next to you. You know, if you can pile some of your dirt onto their lot so you don't have to truck it away and then truck it back, that works really well. Saves you on trucking costs. Builds a good relationship with them. You know, if your site's a little bit farther on and they need power so that they can, you know, run fans for drying out their drywall or their mud, you know, they can run heaters, they can run stuff like that. It's good to work back and forth, because in the end you really just want to build a good product and get it done on budget. And if you've got a lot and the other builder has a lot, you're not really competing. Like, you guys are both building that house whether you get along or not. So it just makes sense.
Might as well get along.
Exactly.
Question number 2. How would someone new to building get started in making these new relationships?
Well, what we've done is the same thing you learn in kindergarten on how to make friends. You just go out and talk to them, you know. Find out how you can help them. They'll find out how they can help you. You know, you'll learn, you know, they might have some good trades that you've never used, or they might be able to fill in a gap, or you might have an amazing electrician that you want to keep busy and give him lots of work. Yeah. You know, send the name on. You know, you never know what kind of trades that other builder has, and if he's looking for someone, and that's the best way. Just start chatting with them.
Now, where are some good places to find good construction people?
Yeah, that's a good question. As soon as I find out, I will let you know. No, there's a lot of good trades in the industry. One thing I caution you is don't go look at production builder trades if you're building a custom. Some of them might not be, not all of them, but some of them might not be able to handle the intricacy and the level of quality that you want in a master or in a custom build versus a production build. And then going the other way, a custom trade, their price is going to be a little bit higher than your production guys. So if you're building an entry level, you know, basic bare bones, you don't need a drywaller that can do a domed ceiling. You need a drywaller that can do square beads, round corners, just basic. You don't need that. And they're going to charge for it because they're worth it. You know, people charge what they're worth, and if you're able to do a $5 million drywall job, then you're not going to undercut a Kijiji guy. Yeah. We also use Quality Connect to find a lot of our good trades, which is an excellent resource as well.
Awesome. Now, how does knowing the right people help?
Just like your quote from Jim Collins, get the right people on the bus and then go. If you've got the right trades, the right company, the right crew leads, the right workers, it makes building a house very easy. People know what they need to do. They know what the next steps are, and they work to make the next guy's job easier. They think ahead. They try and plan this. You know what? This is what we can do to make the drywaller job easier. This is what we can do to make the electricians, the heating guys, the plumbers, the cider. This is what we can do to make a better product and make the next guy's job easier. And having those type of people on your team is worth its weight in gold.
Awesome. Now, the next question, how does having a good reputation help you or hurt you as a builder? Or how does reputation, rather, help you or hurt you as a builder?
Well, word of mouth is still the best way. Word of mouth in every industry is what people trust. If people see it and they know it, they have a reliable source, then having a good reputation and a great reference, that goes a long way. We're building in one area, like we build in one area, the neighbors see how we manage the project. We're clean, we're fast, we're on budgets. They talk to the homeowners, and we get more referrals based on that than anything else. It's the best word of mouth. People can come by, they can see the product, they can talk to the homeowner, they can they can see for themselves how the project's going. And how it would hurt you, well, if you tank one of those projects, you're probably not going to get to build in that area again for quite a while, or it's just going to be a lot harder for you to get in. That's what it is. That's just the way it is.
The way it is. That's the nature of the beast.
Yeah, exactly.
So how long does it take to have a good network of builders and construction trades and suppliers to rely on?
Some people build their entire life and never get it. Sometimes as soon as you find one trade, they either get sold, they retire, they quit, they lose all their crew leads and good people, and then you're out hunting. So it can be an ongoing process forever, or you can luck out and your very first drywaller that you contact is a drywaller you're going to have for 20 years. It's just, I'd say luck of the draw, but you just have to be on the hunt and just always looking for that and building a good relationship with them. If you work really well with the trades and they like working with you, and you're fair, and you don't start slashing prices when the economy goes down on them, because it goes both ways. You slash prices on them when the economy goes down. As soon as the economy comes up, they're going to be hitting you with a price increase the second they think they can get away with it. So work with them.
Work with people.
Yeah.
And you have to be I think you have to be a decent human being to start building relationships with other people. Like you can't just be a jerk to everybody. And
nobody likes that.
Nobody likes that. Yeah, nobody likes that.
No.
So what's another key to becoming a successful builder?
Key is it's a long process building a home, and if you're doing it for 6 months, people aren't going to remember the entire 6 months. They're going to remember the 2 or 3 times you dropped the ball. That's it. They're not going to remember 5 months of perfect management. They're going to remember that week that you didn't return a couple phone calls. You weren't able to swing by site. The house sat for a while because you weren't scheduling properly. The key to being a successful builder is you own those 6 months and you commit to those 6 months. Or, if it's 4, if you're knocking it out at 4, commit to 4. If you're doing a 18-month long build, then you know what, you've got to be there and you've got to be able to commit 18 months.
Yeah.
If there's nothing worse than having a site sitting, a homeowner drive by, no trades on site, no construction manager to be found, no builder to be found. That's death in the building industry.
Yeah, the kiss of death. So
yeah.
Key is being a good person, showing up, being there, over delivering for the customer, all the above, all those things.
Yeah, all the easy stuff.
All the easy stuff. Yeah. It sounds easy. It's much harder to implement and be on all the time. If we're honest, everybody has bad days or situations arise where you're not always at the top of your game, but you still have to be there for the customer.
Exactly.
Yeah. At the end of the day, and for your crew. You gotta present and be there for your crew as well, in order to build a successful building company like Wellwood Homes Master Builder. So if you guys are looking for a home, whether it's a custom, an infill build, or a multi-family property, you can talk to Andrew at Wellwood Homes Master Builder, and he'll be able to help you with any of those projects. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
Yeah.